What's going on, everyone? Hello there and good evening. Welcome back to another video. My name is Mo and this is my channel FPL Inklink. Back with another video for Game Week 25, and we're going to talk about strategies, wildcard, and even potentially using our chips that you may have. The chips basically include triple captain, which means your captain will get triple the points. Otherwise, it will usually get double in a game week. We've also got the bench boost. So rather than using just the 11 players, we will have 15. So your all 4 bench players will be included. And the final one, which is a free hit. Now, to understand a free hit, it's quite simple. You can make as many transfers as you like during the week. But the best part is it won't cost you any points. I know the maximum transfers you can have per week is 2, and any more, it'll cost you 4 points. However, with this free hit, for 1 week only, you can do those transfers and maximize your returns in terms of points. So, for example, if you do have double game weeks like we're going to have now, which is Leeds and Southampton, it's an ideal opportunity for us to add as many players as we can from those 2 teams to potentially increase our returns. So the more players that we have from those teams, they have a likelihood of picking up more points from us, and their teams will actually get a higher ranking and a high overall point tally for the week itself. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to go through our chip strategies, potentially go through double game weeks that haven't been announced yet, and give you guys my thoughts. I potentially won't be playing any chips this week. That's my choice. I've already played my chips already, but however, even if I did have them, my advice would be not to use it this week, and I'll go through the reasons why and when potentially will be a good time for them to be used. If you haven't subscribed to my channel name is right at the bottom left, FPL Inklink. Please subscribe, hit the notifications icon so you guys can receive the latest news of when I do make my videos and release them. And it's also part of my new channel, so I'll really appreciate it if you guys can subscribe and give me feedback. Let me know how I'm doing, let me know what I can improve on, and just tell me how you guys are feeling about the season so far. I'd love to hear your views, maybe your views on, or your thoughts on what you want to do planning wise the next couple of weeks, because there are quite a few decisions to make. And I hope that after watching this video, I can actually clarify any kind of concerns you may have. And if you do have any questions, feel free to let me know. Type in the comments section below, or you can privately message me on the YouTube channel. Let me know where I can help you or what I can let you know in terms of tips for the coming weeks. So let's start off. Let's not waste any further time. So in terms of wildcard, people can play it this week, entirely your choice. For me, I wouldn't play the wildcard just yet, but some people are leaving it for the future. There are going to be more double game weeks. There are plenty of fixtures still. There are, I think, teams like Aston Villa who've got 3 games still to catch up on. So there's many double game weeks that will be coming in the next couple of months, I would say. There's also going to be reverse fixtures that are going to be rescheduled. For example, Spurs, Man City, the League Cup final, and other cup competitions such as the FA Cup will come in as well. But we'll discuss that as we go along. So everyone will have different strategies. Everyone will have different chips left. Now, that's nothing to be worried about. I'm sure you guys used your chips wisely, and that at that point in time was the best decision for you. In hindsight, everything seems a lot more obvious, but don't beat yourself up about it. There are occasions where chips won't be used wisely, or you won't get the luck that you need. I'm not saying this game is based on luck, but to be fair, if your chip doesn't pay off, it's not to be concerned about, because there are 8 million plus players at the moment, and I can assure you, yes, when you do click on the most points team, you'll probably see a team that you've seen has got a random captain, triple captain, and they'll, for that odd week, get the high score. But you shouldn't be worried. It's a marathon, not a race. So take your time, pick wisely, and maximize your returns. So let's start off with it. Double game week for 26, you will have, I think the fixtures are to be released. They haven't been released just yet, so I can't confirm anything at the moment. They usually get kind of released around Friday. So at the moment it's Thursday, so there's still one more day to go. So if I hear anything in the meantime, I will post it. I will make another video, let you guys know in regards to any kind of new schedule fixtures or double game weeks that get announced by Fantasy, Premier League, FPL themselves, or the Premier League on any kind of news broadcaster. So I will notify you guys of those changes. So what I can say in regards to if there is a double game week, for 26, there are going to be some fixtures that are going to be brought in. So, for example, Burnley, they will have 2 fixtures. So they're playing Spurs already as it is, and they'll have Leicester as well. So Spurs will be home and Leicester will be away. Spurs will also have a double game week potentially, so they could have Burnley at home and then followed by Villa, or potentially West Brom away Not confirmed as of yet, but we will get those fixtures close by. Manchester City, again, they're playing Wolverhampton Wanderers that game week already. But in regards to the next full fixture that can get, it's going to be the Southampton one, which was already postponed due to, I think it was COVID reasons for that fixture alone. We've also got Aston Villa. They got Sheffield United that week, which is, a friendly fixture on paper. But recently, Sheffield United have hit good form. They want to stay in the Premier League. They want to prove a point. They're fighting for their manager. I think it's going to be a tougher game than anticipated. However, if they do get the double game week, it will be Everton. Now, Everton are they're a hot on and off team. They hit and they miss quite frequently. I know there was talks of them winning potentially the league after 4 wins after 4 games with Ancelotti in charge. But again, consistency is the key, and it's a tough time of the year, so there might be a rotation. So I'll go through those kind of team changes and what we can potentially go through in regards to maximising our returns from our team. So I potentially believe that if you're going to play the wild card this week, that's entirely your choice. But again, you're stuck with that team moving forward. So if you are going to heavily stack up, if I would say on Southampton and Leeds, then unfortunately, if you are going to go back to reverting to other players or moving down the line to maximise the return from players in other teams, other game weeks, it's going to be tougher. You're going to lose out points. So maybe playing it right now may be tempting, but please, if you can hold on, my recommendation would be not to play it this week. However, saying that, it could literally turn out to be a classic game where Leeds come out fighting, Southampton come out fighting. It could be like a 3-3 and goals galore, assists galore, and points galore for all the attacking returns. So, in my honest opinion, I can see Leeds winning the game. Southampton, they've got a goal within them. However, players like Kyle Walker-Peters and other key players like Walker are missing. So potentially keeping a clean sheet for Southampton, who recently conceded 3 against Newcastle, who hardly ever score, 9 against Manchester United. So again, it's going to be one of those where Wolves have scored 2 past them as well, who've also been inconsistent. So the odds are against Southampton, but they're a squad that you can never undermine. You can never rule them out. Danny Ings, prolific striker, always good to watch. Been a bit unlucky recently, but I believe I've got to take a punt on him, and I'm going to make sure that he's going to be my team for this game week for sure. We can get the maximum return from him for this game week. So I expect a few goals. Chelsea may be difficult at home, but Leeds away, it's going to be a good game, regardless of the winner result. For me, if Bamford and Ings score, it's going to be a good game week for me. So that's one of the kind of like pathways people can consider, whether they want to play it now in terms of wild card or play it in a couple of weeks' time. I'll leave that decision to you, but if you were to listen to my opinion, hold on for now. I do believe that there's going to be more fruitful fixtures from more attacking teams and returns wise, so just hold on for now, and we can see in regards to what returns you guys can get. So in terms of game week 29, there's only 3 games as we know for now. Let me confirm that through for you. We've got Brighton, Newcastle, Fulham, Leeds, and West Ham versus Arsenal. So those are the 3 games that are confirmed at the moment. The other games have been rescheduled due to the FA Cup. For most of the teams from the Premier League have progressed forward, so you'll see there it's going to be vital to have many players as you can from those 3 fixtures so you can maximise a return there. So potentially there could be a chance of a free hit or a wild card or even a bench boost in that week, which will be good for your team week rank. Man City and Spurs won't play in that week. That's I think to do with the League Cup final. So they won't be playing. So there, again, if you're going to be stocked up on those 2 teams, it'll be good to get some transfers in now to make sure you can maximise that game week return for yourself. Maybe a free hit might not be a bad choice. You can save your wild card and play a free hit, so you can change the players over and that will revert back to your original squad the game week after, which will be game week 30. There will be some more double week games coming up, so please feel free to keep in touch with the game week fixtures and stay in touch with this channel. I will let you guys know when those fixtures will get released. Again, there's 2 ways to go around this. So you've got potential to do the 2 of the following. You can play the wild card now, so in game week 25, play it now, get your squads ready, play the wild card, and you know that is your squad moving for the game weeks forward. However, you can actually play a free hit now and then a wild card in game week 29 or any other game weeks that we get double game weeks, or vice versa, where you can do the free hit now, don't stack up on Leeds and Southampton, and then actually utilise it with other teams such as Man City, who've got like 3 games, Aston Villa, Spurs have got like 3 games as well. So I do believe that there are returns elsewhere for us to maximise and make sure we can fully utilise our points and resources of our teams. So if we have got 15 players playing and almost the whole 15 players, I've got double game weeks, that comparatively sets you up much more stronger, regardless of who you have in and out of the squad. If you do have players even at 4.5 mil, 5 mil, 5.5 mil, I do believe that it's a very, very comparative advantage to other players, and you'll see a massive shift in ranks coming up in these weeks as well. So feel free to make your own decision. Keep in touch with the player injuries, rotation, especially if you're doing Man City, Pep Roulette. It's a nightmare. A couple of weeks ago, I realised when I had Cancelo and Stones, both in hot form, they were dropped, not played a single minute. And unfortunately, on my bench, I had a defender who was injured, and I got 0 points for 3 players, and it cost me that week quite massively. And again, I'd rather put my eggs for Pep in attacking sense, because defensively, I know there are other teams such as United, as you can see, that I do have. So again, keep on top of the fixtures, choose wisely, use your chips wisely. All I can say is it's going to be a very interesting season. It's a very unique season. We have a great league in prospect. I know Manchester City are running away with it, and they're on a 17-game unbeaten run. But all good things come to an end. Even the Invincibles lost their 50th game against United. Sorry, I had to get that in. But I will say Man City may hit a run of form where they may not win a couple of games. 7 points might become 3. The pressure's on. Pep might have to start playing a strong team every single week. We don't know. There are Manchester City playing in the Champions League. Is Pep going to take his eye off the league and focus on the Champions League? We don't know. So again, keep a lookout. De Bruyne is back. Again, only 10% own him. He's a differential. Why not go for him? And you've got also players like Grealish, who I've got, Fernandes, Son. There are a lot of players out there that will have double game weeks, and you can actually utilise the fact that they got double game weeks, and you can maximise your return from there. So that was my video on the chip strategy. Entirely your choice, guys. Choose wisely. Don't be afraid. Just be brave. Choose differentials if you'd like to, because this is the part of the season where you can either take a risk, go upwards, or you can play defensive and stay around the same part. So I would take the first, to be fair. I would take a risk, try to take on differentials, look at the game weeks, maximise your returns, and use your chips wisely. Again, please subscribe to my channel, leave me some feedback, click on the notifications to get notifications of when I release new videos, and please subscribe to my channel. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope everyone has a lovely evening, and I'll see you guys soon